Most men don't understand this, but respect is not something people give to you because you're nice. Respect is something your presence demands. And if you're the skinny guy, the invisible guy, the guy people talk over, the guy they don't take seriously, I know exactly what that feels like, because that used to be me. I was the skinny kid. I was the one getting laughed at. Not always to my face, but you feel it. You feel the jokes, the looks, the tone people use when they talk to you. You walk into a room and you're instantly ranked at the bottom. No respect, no authority, no presence. And let me tell you something brutal. When you don't have respect as a man, life is harder for no reason. People test you more, they dismiss you faster, they treat you like you're replaceable. So I made a decision. I'm not living like that anymore. So I started training calisthenics. Without gym, without fancy equipment, with one idea in my mind. Greek gods, Spartans. I was inspired by them, by their strength, by their looks. I'm not chasing bodybuilder size. I'm not chasing ego strength. I'm chasing a body that looks capable, dangerous and disciplined. High reps, basics, with structure and progression. And over time, my body changed drastically. But what shocked me more was how people changed. Family, relatives, friends, even people who didn't like me. I mean, they mostly changed. Same me, same brain, same voice, but suddenly the way they spoke to me was different. More respect, more space, more seriousness. Suddenly, I was a cool guy, and the difference is crazy. And let me be real for a second. A man without respect lives in constant friction. People interrupt him, they don't listen, they underestimate him, they try him, they treat him like he's harmless. Because probably he is. They know that he isn't able to defend himself, so they treat him like shit. But a man who has respect, he gets silence when he speaks, he gets eye contact, he gets space. He doesn't beg for anything, he doesn't over-explain himself, he doesn't chase validation. His body speaks before his mouth does. And no, this is not about being a bully. This is about being a man who looks like he keeps promises to himself. Most men today train like idiots. They do ego lifting, they chase numbers, they do random workouts, they rest 10 minutes between the sets preparing for world record, and they still look soft, weak and lost. Here on this channel we don't do that. We build Greek god physiques with basics, high reps, consistency, and we become the type of man people naturally respect. And if you want the exact blueprint of the system I used to transform my body without gym, I put it inside my community, Modern Spartans. It's simple, structured, and built for men who actually want results, linked below. Now, let's get to the 3 principles I used. First of all is training. High reps, basics, plus progression. If you want a body that commands respect, you don't need fancy exercises. You need basic movements mastered. Pull-ups or chin-ups, dips, push-ups, squats, split squats, and core work, plank. And a structure you can repeat forever. And here is the key. High reps calisthenics builds muscle differently than gym. In the gym, a lot of guys build performance in the gym. They get strong at a few lifts, but they're not athletic, not conditioned, not capable. They get upstairs and they're out of breath. With high reps, bodyweight calisthenics, you build muscle, but you build endurance too. You build control of your body. Your connective tissue gets stronger, your joints get stronger. You build a body that looks powerful all day, not just under a pump. And it's not just about size, it's density, it's posture, it's daily movement. And respect comes from capability. Here is how you actually progress with calisthenics. You pick a rep range on the basic movements, for example push-ups. 8 to 20, for example, you're starting. You keep the form clean when you're doing your reps. You add reps over weeks, you add sets, and you shorter your resting periods between the sets. And when you get strong that it feels easy, you make it harder. Because most men fail because they train randomly. They don't track their progress and they don't progress at all. So we do the opposite. We do the same basics, same structure, just better numbers every week. And here is the mindset. You don't train to finish a workout. You train to break your old self and rebuild a stronger one. The goal is not to hit failure every workout. The goal is to be close to failure every workout and sometimes achieve failure. That is how your body actually has a reason to grow. You give that stimulus to the muscle and that's how you actually grow. Get close to failure, but don't achieve failure too early in the training. That's how you kill your progress. Second thing is eat like a man who respects himself. You cannot command respect with a weak foundation. Your body is built from what you eat. Keep it simple. If it's hunted or grown, we eat it. If it's factory made, addictive, full of processed shits, seed oils, sugars, we don't eat it and we throw it in the garbage. Here are the foods that we eat. As I said, hunted or grown. Eggs, meats, dairy, potatoes, rice, fruit, veggies. Real food, not fitness, snacks and bullshit, because most men sabotage themselves with trash calories. Then they wonder why they look soft. Then they cope with excuses and then they feel like shit. And here we don't cope. We eat like Spartans. Not perfect, but consistent. And that consistency turns into a physique that stays ready and sharp forever. Third principle is consistency. The system that saves you. Here is the truth nobody wants to hear. Motivation doesn't build respect. Consistency does. Because life will hit you. Bad days, stress, sadness, lack of sleep, chaos, no time, no energy. And if you rely on feeling good, you'll return to the old version of yourself. That's why most important thing isn't a workout. It's a system you can always return to. A plan you can follow even when your brain is messy. When you have plan and structure in front of you, you stop negotiating with yourself. And that is what changes everything. That is what changed everything for me. You become predictable in a good way. You know what you're doing tomorrow. You know what you're doing next week. You stay disciplined, stable, and respectable. And if you want the exact system I used, without motivation, without inspiration, the system I built inside Modern Spartans, and inside you have my weekly structure, weekly templates, how to actually progress, how to build a Greek god body with basics. You have direct access to me and community of men who train the same way, because once you have the plan, you stop being the man who gets overlooked. You become the man who walks into a room and doesn't need to prove anything. That's what this is about. Link below. I'll see you inside. My name is Luka Tepšić, and on this channel, Tepšofit, we build strong physiques using minimal equipment, bodyweight training, natural living and discipline. If you value simplicity and real-world results, subscribe to this channel, brother. Follow me on Instagram. If this video helps you, leave a like. And yeah, brother, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Keep your repetitions in.